the movie, quote unquote, starts. So I do apologize for the delay. Technically, this should be pre-stream stuff, but since I'm streaming on my PlayStation, I have to do it while I start moments to edit this, and I will get going. As you can see with these pop-ups, I've got new content. It was another reason why I chose to delay the stream, was because I wanted to get the DLCs added. I was waiting. I could have bought them yesterday. I should have bought them yesterday and downloaded them before, but I didn't. Oh, let's go to the video now. My channel. Let's see if the description updated. It did. Perfect. Okay. So now that we are ready with that, I will continue. Read the description to better understand what is happening. If I have a chance to respond, then I will. If I can't, I do apologize. Send. Now let's pen. Perfect. Someone messaged me. I don't want to ignore them. Oh, bro. It's interesting. Anyways, add-ons, add Summon installed. Perfect. I could get that, but I don't really care for it. Because I don't plan to do all that stuff. Maybe. But let's see what creations they got. Does it show on my stream creations? It costs money for these things. Remote cabin, that's interesting. It's a dungeon, welcome to the Fallons. Craftable ammo, craftable nuke world weapon. Maple Manor, player home. Featured, that's all of them, okay. Is there a way to search? No free HUD. Let's see. Immersive cheats. What is this? Hold on. An immersive cheat is something added to the game that makes it easier to play, but in a way that makes sense. The mod GO4 gameplay optimization for Fallout 4 immersive cheats adds hundreds of cheats throughout the Commonwealth. Vehicles in and around settlements have car parts, which you can scrap for steel, and other items you can loot. Vault trunks that you can loot and use to store your stuff are near vendors in each city, town, and shop. Additional copies of your special books are in specific milestones locations throughout the Commonwealth, which you can read and add points to your strength, perception, endurance, charisma. Ooh. If you like the mod GO4 immersive cheats, which added hundreds of immersive cheats throughout the Commonwealth, you'll love this mod. More cheats across the island. I wouldn't call them cheats. I would call them quality of life experience improvements, especially if they're for making immersions, I guess. I don't know. And they don't just give it to you. There's a survival mode? Just type into the wrong person the entire time. Am I paused? Why am I paused? What the hell, man? Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm doors and things. Some random workshops, object not found in other mods. Hopefully most stores like items. Oh no. I want some kind of immersive thing. I know they have one where damage is realistic. Here we go. Immersive gameplay version. Let's see. Free enhance alternate. Oh my god. Alternative to the Creation Club anti-material rifle? What? Did I click on the right thing? Added new weapon skin glows in the dark. All weapons already in inventories in either your own version. Affected. I don't think I clicked. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, nope. Resident Evil style finishers. That's funny. Simple dodges. Sidestep dodges. Pressing block and a direct support. Already moving and pressing block can trigger the dodge. Third person only. I want Hillary Clinton. That's funny. Immersive chem station overhaul. Immersive cheats. I might put these on. I don't know. Free craft. Don't care. Okay, let's search immersive. Hello. You get a rare instance to where you get to hear me talk. I'm currently looking for a way to make everything more immersive, right? So it says immersive gameplay combat mode. You start strong as it, right, for a war hero with your pre-war basement standing and fully stocked in preparation for the war. Your eventual promised vanilla godhood has been stripped away, and what progress you do make is strength and security. Gameplay is faster, more punishing, less predictable, and more important, more immersive. Immersive gameplay is the largest Fallout 4 immersion in gameplay overhaul. Set to make the gameplay the most realistic, challenging, and fun possible. improving efficiency while at it. This mod is recommended with a new game and works well on survival. This version has vanilla's minimize scrapping values instead of realistic, intended for people who would like to play a more immersive game but don't want to change the way building in the game works. 6 pencils to build a house or 3 rugs to build a sofa. Um, nope. You start strong. Easy patch for players who find the mod too difficult. Slower leveling, no health gain upon leveling to the player NPC. Health base is 20. Each endurance point adds 10 HP. Most human enemies' health range is from 50 to 120. Mutants and robotic enemies' health is on a higher end. The bigger and more durable, the more healthy they have. Health they have. No level lists. Weak and very strong enemies are now rarer. Some enemies changed in size and speed in order to increase variety and challenge. Damage is caliber based. The difference between modded weapons and unmodded is only 5% and 30 compared to vanilla's 400 and 300. Each weapon is more specialized with improved rolls, many new ammo conversions, real ammunition damage and weight based on real life equivalents, complete ammo crafting, enhanced melee. Localizations do more damage and are harder to hit in VATS. Limbs hits do less damage but cripple faster. Explosions are lethal, and direct hit from a missile is now deadly. Are direct and ruthless since our use speed and coordination to flush and surround their opponents. Pursuing relentlessly, gunners, minutemen, and BOS approach the enemy carefully. Using cover, raiders are less organized. Their tactics vary depending on their experience and mental situation. Predators will pounce on their victims relentlessly with no respite. Flies will attempt to dance around in search for an opening. Settlers cower. NPCs use ammo. So they might run out of ammo. Which one do I want to do? I don't know which one I need to do. Reduce recoil, reduce recoil. Actually makes sense from a logical point. Since if you are a realism immersion freak like myself when playing games, then you feel right at home. Movement will feel correct, combat will be tense, and everything will just make a bit more sense. All in all, your experience will completely change. Humans move much slower, and different types of weapons will further affect. Sneaking is slower, strafing is slower, and aiming on the move will significantly slow you down. You will actually feel like a person who has weight and momentum, not an arcade camera whipping from corner to corner like a superhero. Yep. That's what I'm looking for. According to the lore, power armor can supposedly withstand multiple hits from heavy caliber rifles in the same spot. The equivalent armor plates that we have today, which even can't come close to such durability, are extremely heavy. Just to give some perspective, 1 cubic meter of aluminum weighs 2,700 kilograms, and that's just aluminum. So, for perspective, 1,700 kilograms is roughly 3,600 pounds. I might be off a bit, but it's between 3,000 and 4,000 is 17. So you can just so that's roughly going to be, and that's another 1,000. So I'd say that's roughly, I'd say in the ballpark between anywhere between 5,000 and 7,000 pounds. Furthermore, a cubic meter of steel, which is actually used for repairs in Fallout 4, weighs 7,800 kilograms. Let's assume that in the world of Fallout they use a special lightish alloy, but even then it would still set its weight in the range of 500 kilograms and upwards at the very least. Yeah. Consider all of this, power armor movement has been modified fitting to a suit of this magnitude. That being said, though, the heavier weapons are still much more manageable in a nice suit of high-tech power armor. Uh, Human and humanoid NPCs have been altered accordingly so they move at the same speed as you. Creatures will now intimidate you a little bit more with their abnormal physical capabilities. Death claws move at deadly speeds. It's already bad enough they made him do that little jump around animation. Super mutants will propel to much higher speeds when moving in straight directions due to their sheer size, powers, and muscle mass. Wolves and hounds are very fast. All other creatures also have been carefully looked at in this fashion. I don't want to imagine feral ghouls, man. You may have not noticed this, but if you fire a weapon, especially automatics in a vanilla game, right after every shot there's a recoil recovery mechanic that basically brings your weapons back to where you're initially aiming. I did not notice that. I've removed this spoon feeding mechanic from the game. Next time you fire a weapon and the recoil kicks up, you'll have to manually recover your aim. Also, every weapon recoil has been completely redesigned. There's a demonstration video comparing the changes made. Aiming down on iron sight on reflex has little to no zoom. The result is a more fluid, realistic, and enjoyable combat experience. This mod is designed to be as compatible as possible. The least was used to change the most. In a case where you're suspicious that a mod may overwrite what this mod does, simply place this mod after and everything should work flawlessly. Nothing in this mod will corrupt, damage, or linger in your saves in any way. Load order anywhere you'd like, but if you're ever in doubt about a possible conflict, just move it lower. Explain version Fallout to find alternative for this mod. Let's go more by this author. I don't like the power armor thing. That's the one thing I don't like. I get